Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very serious topic to talk about. As you can see in the title, what you're wearing are actually destroying your health. And this is about the clothing choices or everything that we put on our body daily, right? We wear them, use them, our underwears, our t-shirts, our dress, or the sport leggings that we use. They are actually destroying our life. Why? First, they carry a low frequency that doesn't match with our frequency, like the human frequency. You guys can go and do research on frequency because I'm very big on staying in higher frequency. I always talk about positive thinking, like motivation, like to raise that vibration, that frequency. So what we wear daily is going to affect the energy that we have. Like if we choose a low vibration or low frequency clothing to wear. And our body, in research, emitting 100 hertz of frequency, right? To resonate with that energy, we have to choose organic clothing as much as possible. So go organic, guys. This is the first point. And anything below that, such as the commercial everyday wear that you have in your closet, probably cotton, like normal cotton. What is the difference between normal cotton and organic cotton? It's the way they grew the plant that produce the cotton. Right? They put pesticides, like toxic material, to raise or to cultivate the plant. And the soil and everything, right? The things they put on to the soil for them to be able to grow faster. They are all harmful toxic material that carry on and lowering the energy of the material. To say that it will carry a lower energy, no matter how long it goes to be used by the customer. It will always be low vibrational, maybe around 75 or 70 to 40. Right? That is the non-organic cotton frequency. But the lower one, right, we want to be careful about that. And now, before we go to the lower frequency one, which every one of us are using daily, you will be surprised. And the cotton, that non-organic cotton, that actually destroying our environment more than if we choose to have organic cotton clothes. Because the water they use are much more than it used on organic cotton to produce, to raise the crops. Right? Natural organic cotton use less water to produce, and also helping to save environment. And that is why we want to go as organic as possible to maintain that resonant energy, right? Our body have 100 hertz of frequency, and we want to match that evenly, right? To maintain our health, our thoughts, our feelings. I believe that it affects our moods and things like that. Because I I throw away much of my normal cotton wears, and I at least wear a organic cotton on daily basis. Right, this is what I'm wearing now. Patagonia organic cotton. And that is the least that I can accept, because I can feel that difference. This is pseudoscience. It's not like proven, but you can feel that energy. Right? I believe that most of you that are watching my video or been following me know what is energy about. Frequency, vibration. Right? We want to match that 100 hertz of energy. Choose organic cotton. Right? You can look, you can find place that you can purchase an organic cotton clothings or underwears, right, which I will go into later on. Right, as much as possible, because you want to maintain that energy. Right, I don't want to repeat that anymore. So let's go another step further about this topic. The underwears, the bras, for the ladies, right, the underwears that we wear, they are made of polyester and nylon. Right? The big brands, they doesn't care. Right? I'm not going to mention their brand, their name, everything, because I'm not supposed to do that. You guys go and research their fancy, their fashionable cards of underwears. What are they made of? Do that research today, because it's important for you. That's why I'm making this video, but I'm not giving it all to you. Right? It's up to you to believe or not the words that I say. Do some research. Right? The name start with C. Right? Do some research from your favorite brands that makes underwear that you wear today. What are they using? Nylons, polyester. Like, they don't care about our health at all. Like, that's been studied. This is important. Take note of the polyester and nylon material are made out of plastic, right? They are not good for environment. And when you wash it, you shred away the plastic material into the water. Right? And it will go into our drink. They are microplastic. Maybe there are some filtration of water technology that can filter that off, but most of us will not have access to that technology. But in environmental, right, they are not good for environment. They are not good for our health. And without realizing, we're supporting this movement. We're buying those material and we wear those material on our body. And here comes the damage to our body. When we sweat in polyester and nylon material, Like we're actually absorbing back that microplastic into our system. And I'm not making this up either. You can look for the information online. There's some study that shows that every one of us, each and every one of us, hear me right, have microplastic in our body, especially on our genital area. But how does it get in? Like, this is like the most important question that I have when okay, we all have plastic in our body now. So how they get in? Like, first is through water that we are drinking. Second is the clothing, like the underwear that we are wearing. Why? Because when we are sweating, let's think about this in logical term. When we are sweating, we actually wetting that area, right? It absorbs our sweat. And what happens when you stop? It evaporates, right? The moisture will be evaporated or being absorbed back into our skin. Like, our skin is the biggest organ in our body. When it absorbs back into our body, we will eventually caught to have that plastic in our body. So what are the dangerous things that we can get or affects our health if we absorb so many microplastic into our body? Like, there's risk of cancer, hormonal issue, right? Stress. Like, as you can imagine that I said before, the frequency of polyester and nylon is actually 5 to 15. Right? It's lower than our body's frequency, and that affects everything. How we feel about ourselves. Right? Think of this. If we have 100 hertz and then we put our clothing like 15, 10 or 10 hertz, it will deduct your energy. Like, what will happen if that happens? When we have low energy, we will feel sick or fall sick easily. Because our body responds to energy. I believe in energy. I believe in like your feeling or your vibration is what makes you a person. If you are a happy person, when people see you, they want to get close to you, right? But if you are showing up as a low frequency person, for example, right, people will feel that you're sad, you are a victim, like victimize themselves, or you carry a sad face. Right? When you carry a sad or angry face, will people feel like they want to be close to you? No. Right? The answer is no. So choose your clothing wisely. Why do I make this video? Because my life changed when I changed what I wear. I am conscious of what am I choosing to put on my body. And this is some of the video back in the days, maybe a years ago, I saw in YouTube that talks about frequency of clothing, how they affect our mood, our feelings, and how dangerous it is to our body if we absorb those toxic material or microplastic into our body, right, is going to cause cancer, going to cause anxiety, hormonal issue, right? And girls, women, if you have hormonal issue, how you feel? You feel bad, you feel moody all the day, right? Or you have mood swing. If you have hormonal issue going on, even if like the time of your period, right, you don't feel right. And if your clothing disrupt your hormones, it destroy your mood, destroy the flow of everything in life. And the simplest way to do that is to change what we wear to the organic one. All right. So the next things I want to share will be, right, there's a lot of things going on, like the fabric materials you can choose available in the market for you to choose for. You want to go with at least 100 hertz, at least organic cotton. And to change that, I believe that you can start with like your innerwears, your underwears, switch them into more of like organic wear. Like the material is like organic. To start feel the difference. Like you will definitely feel that different if you wear organic clothing, because it allows you to flow in your energy. That's why I believe what I feel. I'm very sensitive what is like around me. I'm like maybe most of girls, right, they feel something. Right? I also feel something sometimes because I'm a sensitive guy, but not gay, okay? I'm sensitive to my environment, to my body, what I wear. I'm health conscious. Or even food also, like if I don't like the food, right, I can feel that, okay, this will make me feel sick. Even I like to eat that food, I know that it will make me feel sick. So I'm that sensitive to my body, to my environment. So start with the more intimate part of your body, right? Change that to organic cotton so that it won't stop your energy flowing out. Right? You want to have balanced energy. 100 hertz match with 100 hertz. Because I believe that there's an different material that are higher frequency, but if you have that question in your mind. And the next substitution will be the higher frequency ones like ham. Right? That's what I'm looking for, like in my shirts. I find something like organic cotton blend with ham, right? They are a very good fabric because they are moisture wicking and antibacterial, natural antibacterial. And what is good about ham is like they are also stronger than cotton. Also linen, right? They are stronger than those fibers. And they have like frequency of 200 plus. And I think it's hard to find that material on the innerwears, the underwears, I believe. But at least get 100 hertz, right? That is what I recommend. And there's linen and wool that I want to briefly talk about. These two fabrics are very, very high frequency. If you wear them, it is 5,000 hertz. Right? That's a like huge difference between organic cotton and the linen or the wool that we wear. Right? And some fun facts here. I believe that what I read online is during World War II or during some time that they have plagues, like people get sick, they put in the hospital, they actually use the blanket made by linen to cover the patient, the people that got sick. They found that they have more fast recovery rate when they cover them with linen. That is 5,000 hertz. That is a healing material. And also, I heard about this. Right, that's interesting, right? So you can buy some linen or wools at some famous brand, right? They make that. Try to go for organic linen or wool. I have few of them if I wear them out like in a more tropical area, because linen is like also breathable, right? Breathable and button mouth. And yeah. And one more thing. This is what is in the Bible, right? Said don't mix linen with wool. So when you wear a wool jumper or like sweater, don't put on linen. Right? Don't mix them together. That's what I mean. Right? It cancels out the frequency. That's what I read. You can also search it online. It's not made up stories. It's what's written there. Do some research. And the sad thing is, none of the big brands, the clothing brands, the celebrity brands, none of them care about our health. And that is a sad thing. I'm able to find some people that are startups, they are doing organic clothing. And I think that we should, in fact, support them more, because we continue supporting those big brands and they don't make changes. They sell also like expensive stuff that destroy our health. Why don't we support the small startups that like really think about like having more holistic health, holistic healings? That's what we need. And some of the things that I'm using now is, this brand is Advance, right? It's Aussie brand. They make clothing like organic cotton clothings, and even this cap are hemp and organic cotton blend. One thing for sure is like we all want peace of mind. When I wear organic clothing, I have peace of mind. I know that like they are organic, they are certified gods, like that, you know, that batch. They are certified, they are tested, like their material is tested before making this product. And big brands like Patagonia, they make good stuff, because I can feel the quality when I'm wearing them are actually very comfortable. You can look up to them. I'm not sponsored by anyone of them, but yeah, look at Affends, AFF or AFENDS, right? That is Aussie brand. Look for their organic lines. Or there's one hemp clothing company called Hemp Clothing Australia. You can also look up to that. And yeah, Patagonia. Their stuff is more expensive, but yeah, organic cotton is good for you. Go for it. And that's about all I want to share. Why I think this is important, because the first thing that we can change that is external, that is like we use our money to buy and keep ourselves healthier or improve our health or frequency, is the most easy thing that we can do. Like when we change that, and then everything starts from there. You feel more healthy, you want to do more stuff, you want to get stuff done. I think everything carries on in our life. When we are health conscious, when we are conscious of what we put into our body, like the side effect will be, we will be much more healthier. We'll be much more care about ourselves, right? Love ourselves more and treat ourselves better. Because I mean, we all deserve to be healthier, happier, have more friends, right? To be able to be more expressive of our feelings, like give good energy, right? That's good things to have in life. So start by doing that, changing your innerwear, changing your clothing, right? That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like this video, please help me by like and also subscribe to my channel so that I can share the word, spread good message that can help people that you care. All right, you can share with them or comment down below what you have learned through the message that I've given. And changes start from you, right? From the small decision that we make every day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.